Yo, 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 can everyone hear me? I'm sorry I'm a little bit late today, man. Current slide. Okay, can everyone see? Oops, sorry. Can everyone see me? Can everyone see me? Can everyone hear me? Okay, no one should be able to see me yet, but now you guys should be able to see me. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Hey guys, hey Mark. Nice to see you tune in. Antoine. Right, just expand this list. Okay, we got Fabio, we got Jean, we got Azam, Robin Shekel, of course. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, Azam from KL, nice to see you. Adam from UK. Oh man, my mouse is so insensitive. We got Pavel, Simon, Alan. Okay, nice for you guys to tune in, man. It's awesome. This is damn hot. Turn on my fan. All right, yeah, it's a good session today, right? It's going to be an exciting session. It's going to be an exciting session. I'm going to teach not only the normal stop loss and take profit placement, but I'm going to show you how you can do dynamic stop loss and take profit placement. Things that you actually adjust your risk on your stop loss and take profit on the go based on like calculated what new information the market gives you. All right, it's going to be an exciting session today. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Right, thank you for tuning in. I gotta sorry, just need to ready myself a bit. All right, Stefani, nice to see you. Stefani, I can't look at the Dow Jones today, man. I'll look at it tomorrow. But I could look at it at the VIP portal, right? Just ping anyone in the VIP portal. One of my fellow traders, right? I think Cassandra could also look at the Dow, right? So yeah, if you need a request, send it through there, right? So nice to see you tune in. All right, Stefani, right? Fips are a little bit tricky, right? And no worries, Robert. Right. Okay, let's now begin today's session. Okay, let's begin today's session. I'm going to see who do we have over here. Okay, okay, we have quite a number of people. Right. Who's here for the first time? Right. May I know who is here and joining us for the first time today? Right, because I want to always ensure that if you're here for the first time, I want to welcome you. Junaid, oh, welcome. First time for you. Nice to see you here. Please introduce yourself. Yeah, first time today, Mark. Hey, Bob, good morning. Right. Oh, Antoine, nice try. God, you guys, one day you guys might get me, but today is not the day, man. Today is not the day. Okay. Uh, oh, you hear about Forex on the news? So full of nonsense. Andrea. Andrew Pardo, nah, I don't think it's the first time, right? Okay, okay. Awesome stuff, man. Now, oh, Andrew, is it really your first time? Okay, welcome. Welcome to the show, man. I hope you enjoyed today's session. It's an IC Markets webinar, right? So what we do is every week on Tuesday, we have our educational series. Every week on Wednesday, same time, same place, we have our live market analysis where we dive into the market together. Tomorrow we'll be on YouTube live. So go check it out. Let's go there. Let's make some noise. One of the most successful YouTube live campaigns ever, right? Especially for Forex broker, right? So let's go. Tune in same time, same place tomorrow on YouTube, right? IC Markets YouTube, and you can watch it together. Okay, it'll be a fun, awesome time, right? Cassandra will be there too for those of you who are her fans, right? Hey, that's really nice to see you tune in too. Okay, now what does this mean? Why is there someone with a question mark? Oh, go to questions pane. Okay. Now, let's begin today's session. Today's session is on stop loss and take profit placement. It has been one of the biggest requests from you guys that we do stop loss and take profit trade management, not just stop loss and take profit. This is 1 out of 4 of our series. Stop loss, take profit. Then we go into break even and partial profit. Then we go into idea invalidation, right? And then we go into trailing stop losses, right? So this will help you. This 4-part series will take up the whole of December, rather, and it will give us all we need to know, right? It give us all we need to know to really properly manage trade. Because I'm seeing a lot of you guys, right, who have an idea on where the entry is, but when it comes to stop loss and take profit placement, even though you know how to use Fibonacci and stuff, right, you seem to have second guess where you're going to put your stop loss and take profit. So I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share you in today's session in this series that we should be the masters of trade management at the end of this. Okay. Rasek, right? I'll send you the link to the YouTube, right? You're not able to see each other's chats in here because in GoToWebinar you can only see the questions you post. I can see you, right? But I can't see others, right? But tomorrow in the YouTube live webinar, right, I'm showing you how to get access to it. Everyone can see each other's messages. I think I'll send you guys the link later, right? You can all tune in, we can all chat with each other, right? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, Abdul, nice that you tune in, even though it's a little bit late, right? Now let's begin today's session, guys. Shit, I think I'm wearing the same shirt as last week. Okay, disclaimer, always disclaimer, right? Please take note that everything shared in this webinar is educational in nature, right? So please do your own due diligence before you trade. Nothing in this webinar should be construed as investment or trading advice, guys, all right? So moving on from here. Oops, press wrong button. Oh, some of you guys want to see the girl. Yeah, she'll be around tomorrow. She'll be around tomorrow. All right, so today's the agenda, right? The first three, for those of you guys who have been a while, you might know the anatomy of a trade. We're going to look at exactly what the anatomy of a trade is, right? The entire anatomy. I'm going to show you how we're going to cover it in the next few sessions, right? Then I'm going to show you what's the problem with a fixed stop loss, problems with fixed take profit, proper stop loss take profit placement, and this is something newly added into, right? Additional bonus material, dynamic stop loss and take profit placement. Langil, I'll give you the link for later. Oh, Graham would rather see my cat. Trust me, everyone here would rather see my cat. Yeah, but yeah, she's a superstar, the best indicator around, right? But yeah, she's happily sleeping at home or something. Right? Okay. Now, let's be okay, for those of you guys who are here for the first time, right? Introducing your host for today, right? Introducing your host for today is Desmond Leong, external analyst over here, right? So I run the award-winning research firm Everest Fortune Group and also the Forex Army, right? So finalists for 2019, 2020, and 2021 for best FX research and 2021 for best equity research. Okay, so we got a pretty strong team of analysts here, and we usually work with the institutions on telling on where the markets are heading, right? We usually work with them to forecast where the markets are heading. We have a special partnership with IC Markets where we bring you guys the good stuff, right? The stuff that help you take your trading to the next level, right? The stuff that help many people take their trading to the next level. People have a hit rate of 40 go to 60, 60 go to 80, right? Unprofitable to profitable, right? So what I always tell people is that you don't need 30 years to trade, you just need 30 days learning the right stuff, right? And that's a dangerous thing about Forex. You know, you can actually go down the wrong path, right? You can actually spend all your time learning the wrong things, right? You can actually spend 3 years, right, going through every single post on Baby Pips and Forex Factory, and yet you learn the wrong things, right? So that's the dangerous thing about Forex. You know, it's not just knowledge you're acquiring, it's that you can actually acquire bad knowledge that would, you know, that'll be detrimental to your profitability, right? Here at IC Markets, we've done the most comprehensive webinar series on education, right? I'll be showing you how to get access to it later, right? And yeah, Sarah, I'll give you a link for the VIP portal in a bit, right? Yeah, and yeah, this will be a fun time together. All right, so those of you guys who want to follow me, you know, on Instagram, just you can find me on, I realize I forgot it on this slide, but you can find me on Comfy Desmond, right, on Instagram. You can head over to Forex Army, you know, for www.theforexarmy.com for some of our pre-advanced trade management tools. Okay, yeah, putting in practice is the difficult part. Now, before we move there, right, some of the things that I want to tell you guys, I know there were a couple of requests, right? So a couple of requests, IC Markets YouTube, okay? So what you do is you're gonna come in here, you're gonna go to playlist, you're gonna go to English webinars, I'm gonna pause this over here, right? And I'm gonna share this with you guys. got tongue tied there. I'm gonna share this with you guys, okay? What you want to do is watch all this series. You know, we've been covering it all the way since the start of the year, right? No, even before the start of the year. Right? I recommend if you're a complete beginner, you know, you can start introduction to Forex, work your way up, right? Work your way up, and you can see we've been covering a lot of stuff. Hey, Daniel, nice to see you tune in, right? I want you watch this, right? And yeah, this is a place where you can find all the previous sessions. Okay, it will help you be a much better trader. There are a lot of, it's not gonna be easy, it can be quite intensive, but you know, if you just take one, you know, just watch one webinar a day, you might be able to finish in 30 days or something, right? That's how many webinars we have. and it help you be a better trader. Okay. Now, for those of you guys, right? For those of you guys who are, I'm from Singapore, yeah. For those of you guys who want to check out the, what's the word for it? For those of you guys who want to join the VIP portal, head over to vip.icmarkets.com. Okay, you want to come in here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Right, you want to come in here. Valley is asking for the name of the lady with you in the office. That her name is Cassandra, right? I think I'm not sure if her analysis videos are out yet. I'll check it out in a bit. Okay. For those of you who are here, you know what you want to do. If you're new for the first time, you can click register, right? So you want to register for an account. It's very simple, right? So let's go with a John Cena. You can't see me at gmail.com. You can't see me. Okay, so assuming you're John Cena and you register, right? Assuming you're John Cena and you register. Oh my god, everyone's like expecting Cassandra today, but they're getting me. I bet you guys are low-key upset. Yeah, just ask her to come in later. Right, and then you need to agree to the rules and disclaimer for the IC VIP room. Now, when you join, right, you're not going to see anything, right? You're not going to see anything. Okay. The reason for that is because you need to get your account approved. Okay, to get your account approved, all you need to do is to send in your request. Right, I'm showing you guys who are here for the first time how to get access to it. And it takes a while to load on the first try, right? But let's let it load on the background while we continue. Why does it take so long to load? It usually doesn't take this long to load. Give it a second. Okay, let's continue first. I'll touch on that later. Okay, so moving on to our session today, right? Moving on to our session today. Oh, Asep, I'll take a look at your account in a bit, all right? So we're talking about the anatomy of a trade today. So basically, for the oh shucks, yeah, okay, I can see some of you guys asking for the YouTube link. Okay, you want to go to YouTube IC Markets. Oops, not here. Live analysis session. Okay, I'm gonna copy this link. I'm gonna give it to you guys, so you can go in there and get ready for the live analysis session tomorrow. Same time, same place, but this time on YouTube Live. Okay. Hey, Bartholomew, nice to see you. Welcome back, man. Yeah, it always takes a long time to load. It should not be taking so long to load, right? A little bit weird, right? I'll get the developers to check up on that, right? But yeah, so the anatomy of a trade today, anatomy of a trade. So that most people think that the anatomy of a trade is actually only has the entry, the entry, stop loss, and take profit. What they don't know is that there's the entry, stop loss, take profit, there's a break even, there's a partial profit, there's a trailing stop, and there's the idea invalidation, right? Yeah, a server might be too busy. It's a lot of people, right? So in today's session, we'll be looking at entry, stop loss, take profit, right? This is our 1/4, right? Break even, all the way to partial profit, right? This will be our 2/4, right? We're going idea and validation, a very advanced topic, right? Going 3/4, and then trailing stop loss, right? This will be our 4/4. This is our entire trade management series, right? Today, entry, stop loss, take profit, I would say most interesting, right? The most basic ones, right? But also one of the toughest ones to get wrong, right? Entry, stop loss, and take profit, right? So the first question I want to ask you guys: who here uses a trading strategy, right? Who here uses a trading strategy with a fixed stop loss and a fixed take profit? Who here uses that? Yeah. Yes, Rasek, you can log in with that. You can see me. Did I get this right? Okay. Yeah, who here? Yeah. Me, okay, no. What is a stop loss, man? Yeah, Junai, what is a stop loss? Okay, we got Vandermeer saying yes, Antoine not fixed. Yes, entered with trade. Okay, fair enough, Brandon, that's correct. Fabio says he uses that. Graham uses that a lot. Mavis uses that. Fixed stop loss by Mark, not me. Use a stop loss and take profit. About 20-30 pips. No, I said Bitcoin too volatile. Okay, all right. So So yeah, okay, Bitcoin is very volatile, right? That's true. But however, you should still use so the thing about a fixed stop loss, so you see those trading strategies on baby pips, right? And it says, okay, when price crosses a moving average, you put 100 pips of stop loss, take profit, you put maybe 50 pips of stop loss, right? How many of you guys have seen these kind of strategies where, when a trade setup comes, you have a fixed 100 pips, or for example, maybe 100 or 50 or 80, you got a fixed amount of take profit and you got a fixed amount of stop loss that you're on trade with, okay? How many of you guys have seen such strategies or use such strategies? Yes, Cole. Yeah, there are mistakes. Oh, okay, we got pump down. It says that yes. Okay, okay. Fabio, give me a freaking heart attack, man. Okay, I love some of the answers that are coming through. You guys are, I know I've trained you guys well. Okay, okay, that's good, Zlatko. Zianda, right? I'm going to share with you today what is the problem with a fixed stop loss. Okay, what's the problem with a fixed stop loss, guys? So let's just say we see this trading strategy over here. You see this trading strategy, right? Price is at a pullback level. It has broken this level, and we think that price is going to go all the way up, right? We think that price is going to go all the way up to here, right? Because it has broken maybe this, this trend line. It has broken this overlap. We think that is going up. Okay. So now that we think that is going up, right? Our trading strategy that we read from Mr. Honorary Member of the Baby Pips Club, right, says that guys, when you see this strategy, you need to use a fixed stop loss of 100 pips, right? Just trust me. Whatever currency pair you have, whatever market conditions there is, use 100 pips stop loss, right? And we are like, okay, fine. We listen to the mysterious guru that tells us to use 100 pips. This 100 pips takes us all the way down to a stop loss over here. Okay, this is 100 pips. And this is also, this also happens to be a nice support. You can see price bounce off this level twice previously. So this is what we call a swing low support. Okay, so our stop loss is now slightly above this swing low support. Okay, stop loss is slightly above the swing low support, right? Now, okay, I'll do that in a bit, Nadika, right? All right, so yeah, so this is a trading strategy. Now, what happened next is that price actually plummets, it touches your stop loss, and then it suddenly bounces up, right? And does this seem familiar to you guys? Because many times you're thinking like, oh man, the market is manipulated, right? The broker is manipulating the market. You think that that how can price come all the way down here, stop me out, and go out? They must be, someone out there, in the universe must be looking at my house and planning planning to trade against me. But that is not the case. Okay, that is not the case. The reason that happens is because this is a magnetic level, and the guiding principle when you're placing your stop loss is never use a fixed stop loss. Use a never use a fixed like pips when it comes to stop loss. You need to look at the markets. You need to look at the markets and decide what to do with it, right? So if I realize that take profit, a big support is there, what I'll do is that price tends to get attracted to key levels of support and bounce off them. Okay, so what you should be doing is you should be placing your stop loss slightly beyond a key level of support resistance. Remember, if it's your stop loss, what you want to do is to put it beyond. Okay, if a stop loss, you want to put it beyond. In this case, we can see that it's beyond. This gives it enough breathing space for the trade to work out. Yeah, it might be selling on the pullback, right? But in this case, okay, yeah, it might be selling on pullback. So this is a hypothetical example, right? Hypothetical example that this is the problem when it comes to using a fixed stop loss. Okay, never ever just put a stop loss because some strategy out there tells you to put a stop loss at 100 pips or 50 pips, right? Because 50 pips on euro dollar might seem okay, but 50 pips on pound kiwi is nothing, right? It's just a small little move. 50 pips on pound franc is okay. 50 pips on, mostly, like pound Aussie can be crazy, right? So never ever just use a fixed number of pips when it comes to your trading strategy. You need to have a reason. You need to have a methodology behind it. Okay, you need to know, and one of the best ways for starters, right? Yeah, 50 pips on gold is nothing, right? For starters, what you want to do, right? For starters, what you want to do is that you want to look at what the market is doing and place it beyond a key level of support and beyond a key level of resistance. This is the basic one. I'm going to show you dynamic later, how it can take you one level further, right? Don't just put it knowing exactly, like trying to pinpoint it and knowing exactly where to put your stop loss and take profit, right? I'll be showing you how to do that later. Okay, but today's session, right, I'm going to show you is for starters, just look at horizontal support and resistance lines over here, right? Big bounce, right? Big bounce. So where you going to put your stop loss? You put it slightly beyond. Okay, give it enough breathing space. Now we move on to the next thing. What is the problem with a fixed take profit? That's good call. I'm glad to hear that this worked out well for you. Fabio, trend lines are not that useful because the problem with trend lines is that it is very, very subjective, right? So you guys are saying, instead of using horizontal levels, what about using trend lines? So I'm going to show you one of the problems when it comes to using trend lines. Oh God, what's wrong? I can't even register this thing, right? So one of the problems when using trend lines is that maybe over here, right? I'm going to look at this here, right? And let's just say on the 30-minute chart, we think that this trend line from here, okay, so let's just say, okay, this broker's no hiding, is Oenda. What is the high? I'm going to use a magnet mode. I'm going to put an all-time high over here. This is 1080, right? And this is, oops, right, this is 1080, and this is 1815, 1808. Okay, now these are two highs. Okay, I'm going to go to XAUSD, and let's just say we go to our friends over at Global Prime, right? We come in here, remember 1805, 1808, right? I'm gonna come in here, 1815, right? Could be correct. This is 1808. Okay, it's correct. I'm gonna check a few brokers. Okay, this is a bad example. They're all working fine now, right? They are all working fine now. Or maybe because I should not be looking at 1808. You should be looking at, oh yeah, correct. Because it actually is quite a big movement in between. Okay, so I'm going to type it in the chat group. Okay, so we got one is 1815.46, 1808.72. Okay, this is the first one. Now we go to the one at Oenda, right? So this is 1815.57 and 1808.86. Okay, then we go to the guys over at Global Prime, right? So over here, we got 1815.53, we got 1808.74, right? And the last guy, going over to maybe IDC, right? IDC, we got these two numbers. Okay, again 1815.60, and we got 1808.72. So you can see all the numbers are always kind of slightly different, right? And just by it being slightly different, you can actually end up at a completely different spot, right? Because you think about it, let me just show you over here, right? If we have a trend line, if you have a trend line from here, and let's just say, it's touching this level over here, right? This captures this trend line, right? If the trend line is here and the price is just slightly higher over here, this is a different trend line, right? And then if I have the price over here and my price is just slightly lower, right? We have completely different trend lines. It might tell you three different stories. All it needs is our price to be just a little bit off, right? Hey Adam, nice to see you tune in, man. Right? Oh, VIP is not currently loading. Okay, I will check it out. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Just let me check it out in a moment. Okay. Yeah. So so this is the problem, right? This is a problem. That price just differing by the few pips, causes your your final line to be very, very far out of proportion, right? Very, very far out of proportion. That's why I don't use trend lines, because it's not exactly a good place, right? Not as many people can agree on the same level. Yeah, they are a little bit too subjective, and it's pretty good for to getting the momentum of the market, roughly a rough idea. But if you're really trying to use it, for something that needs to be as accurate as your stop loss, right, it might not be the best. It might not be the best option. Okay. Now, okay. Now let's go back to what I was talking about. Actually, I think it works, guys. Are you sure it doesn't work? Are you sure it doesn't work? Oh yeah, it's over here. Yeah, I think it works. Let's go John Cena, right? Now, okay. So so now it's a problem with fixed stop loss, okay? So a lot of people, similar with a fixed stop loss, they also have a fixed take profit. Um, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a problem, right? It's a little bit tricky, especially when you're scalping, because the prices play a big part. The small different prices play a big part when it comes to scalping. Okay, so let's look at over here. We have one big resistance, we got another big resistance, right? And this is clearly a very strong area of resistance, right? Price has reacted off it twice, right? Imagine, right, if our strategy tells us that, okay, if price breaks up above this 23%, look like a double bottom kind of um double bottom kind of structure, and it goes up, right? What we expect is for price to go all the way up to here. Okay, we expect prices to go all the way up to here. Now, what's the problem with this? Right? What's the problem with this? Right? Is that this take profit is slightly beyond a key level of resistance. Right? Our strategy tells us that 100 pips, you need to have 100 pips. If you don't have 100 pips, the boogeyman is gonna come and get you or something, right? But what happens is that price actually shoots up all the way, and it reverses right below your take profit, right? And we have seen this happen a lot of time. Every time you see your price just missing out on your stop loss and missing out, missing a take profit just by that little bit, right? Yeah, just by that little bit, all right. It is most likely the case where it is reversed off a key resistance. It is easy. It is easy if it is a key resistance level based on swing high, swing low. These are the obvious ones, right? Swing high, swing high, swing high, swing low, swing low, swing low. These are the easy levels to get your stop loss and take profit placement. Slightly trickier one, which I'm going to show you later, is the dynamic one where I use Fibonacci. Okay. Okay. Now, so the trick here is that instead of putting your take profit here, you put your take profit. We put our take profit slightly before a key level, a key resistance level, right? So when this happens, this allows us to get into the trade and then reverse. So notice that this is a big resistance level, right? This is a big resistance level. So the trick is to put our take profit just slightly before it, right? Get out before the markets reverse, right? This happens a lot because whenever people see big levels of resistance, big levels of support, they tend to get out of the trade. They're worried that price might reverse off there, and enough people do it, it's going to reverse, right? Nick, you miss the entire secret sauce. No, I got additional good stuff for you guys. Okay. So yeah, so this is the what is wrong with a fixed take profit, right? Cello, I think you just need to type that into your URL bar and you should be able to find it. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with the VIP icmarkets.com. I will go get the team to check it out, right? I think too many people are on it now. Okay, okay guys, so this is the thing, all right? Now, so this is lesson. Don't blindly follow a fixed take profit target just because some forum, some guru, some self-help book has told you to use that, right? Always look at the charts and trade accordingly. Adjust your take profit accordingly. If you would rather make 90 pips and get a profitable trade, right, than have a 100 pip take profit and have an unprofitable trade, right? Let me repeat that again. You rather have 90 pips, profitable trade than have 100 pips take profit, but it turns out to be an unprofitable trade. Correct. So that's the thing, don't just trade based on random strategies. the market is not going to say, oh, you're doing the 50-200 moving average crossover. Oh, that's great. Your price is going to move up 100 pips. I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure price moves up the 100 pips. And once you take your profit, I'm going to let you get out, right? The market doesn't care, right? The market doesn't care, right? So just look at what the market is telling you, look at what the charts are telling you, and trade accordingly to it, okay? Now, I'm very thirsty. Let's go on to the next point, right? So what's a proper stop loss and take profit placement, right? Proper stop loss and take profit placement, right? The trick is that you always put your stop loss slightly beyond, right? And you put your take profit slightly before. So imagine, in simple terms, if you see resistance is price, failing to break above a certain level, right? Failing to break above a certain level. So what you want to do is you want to put your stop loss slightly beyond to give it that little bit of breathing space, because usually what happens over here is that price might come here, price might reverse before that, price might come here, price might fight it and spike up above that. There is going to be fighting at key resistance areas, right? And when there is fighting, what you want to do is you want to stand at the fence. You want to, when you see people in the playground, you see them fighting, right? Beside the guys like Junite who will go in and fight with them, the smart people, right, will stand away and observe from a distance. Let the fighting happen, right? Once the fighting is over, right, then you go in, right? So that is the trick, right? When it comes to putting a stop loss, put it slightly beyond, right? Let the fighting happen, kind of keep your distance from it, okay? But when it is the take profit, okay, when you're seeing a take profit, imagine you're in a playground, right? You're with a bunch of friends, playing in the playground. Suddenly you see this gang, right? Maybe it's like Peaky Blinders, right? You see a bunch of them, with all tattoos and stuff. They're coming, right? What do you want to do? Do you want to stay and wait to see what happens, whether they're going to win the fight? The smart person, what would a smart person do? The smart person will bolt. They'll be like, okay, guys, I gotta go home. I got dinner. Mom's calling or something. I got dinner. Right? My wife is calling, right? I need to see you guys, right? You want to observe from a distance, right? Adam would join the gang, right? I'm not surprised, right? Or he might join the wrong gang, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. You want to get out before anything happens. So when you see them approaching, okay, at a distance, you're like, okay, are they coming here? Are they coming here? Okay, it looks like they're coming here. Yep, they are definitely coming here. And what you're going to do, you're going to get out. You want to get out of the trade. Don't wait until they come here and let the fight happen, right? Get out of the trade, take your profits, get out. That's what we want to do when it comes to trading, right? We are okay with giving up 5-10 pips, right? Sure, take that money, right? I'd rather keep my 90 pips I've made and still have something to bring back for my family, right? Than to just stand my ground and just, oh, I won the last 10 pips, right? And end up losing the whole thing, right? I'm pretty sure he has your back, right? You both stay in the same house, man. All right. So yeah, this is the important thing when it comes to uh so Fabio, yeah, if you are one punch man, yeah, you can give one punch and run. Right. Right. Yeah, but what you want to do is you want to keep a lookout for these key levels. For starters, right now I'm showing you that there's support and resistance. However, they can just equally be used for Fibonacci, which I'll be showing you in a bit how to do it. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you dynamic, right? Dynamic take profit placement. It's a little bit trickier, but it's more fun. We actually have a guy here that is called candlestick euro yen. What the heck? Okay. All right. But let's begin. Let's continue today's session. Just want to make sure we got a couple of interesting guys around. Okay. Okay. Just let me check. Okay. Yeah. So you should be able to log in here, right? So if you're able to log in here, this is the ICVIP room. It should be working already for you, right? What I always encourage you guys, come in here, chit chat, right? I can see a couple of you guys chatting. I love it, right? I see you guys chatting. It really brings more life to the room, right? If you have suggestions, you can come in, send in your suggestions over here. I think Adam suggested. What the hell did Adam suggest? I can't remember. Or mine or something. Right. But yeah, if you come in here, for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, right, come in here and practice your analysis, right? For example, I can be looking at this, right, and I can just be drawing, I can drawing a resistance here, right? I can join a resistance here, and I can say, like, is this a good resistance level? What you can do is you can highlight this good resistance level, click link object to text, and you click on this thing over here. All right. So what happens? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what happens is that, when someone's reading the chart for the first time, he hovers his mouse over it, you can see it light up, right? And this brings new context to discussions, right? And you can see that, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's this little, if you observe this, your mouse over here, you can see that there's a little chat icon appear. So some of you guys were asking, what does it mean, right? Yeah, some of you guys were asking what it means. It basically means that the comment was made at the exact point of time. So this helps you have context, right? So I believe we got Brendan, who says that he made a very nice call on Aussie dollar. I'll be running smaller competitions in this place soon. So if you can, go chalk out some wins, right? You can see Brendan has made a good trade. Let's check. So he made the analysis here on Aussie dollar. Oh, wow. Okay, so the idea was created over here, right? Let me just zoom in a bit. I think, were you using the 1 week chart, Brendan? Were you using the 1 week chart? Yeah, I think it was calling the bounce from here to the first take profit. Yes, it has reached the first take profit. Buy off the 127. Okay, October 2020 support. First TP here, TP at here. Yeah, it's very good. I love this pullback, right? I love that you're playing to this pullback over here. Now, one thing you might want to take note of, right? One thing that you might want to take note of is that this take profit you have over here, it could have been a 23% retracement. You take from here and go all the way down. Oh, sorry, go all the way down here, right? You notice that your take profit is close to this 23% retracement, okay? So you're taking the movement from here all the way down to here as your take profit. Oops, right? I think I found a bug, but yeah, yeah. So this is the take profit you're looking at. So it's a nice level to play from. I'm glad that you have mastered how to do a take profit nicely, Brendan. Okay, very good trade, very good trade. So I like this, right? It's a nice trade. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up for it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up for it. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, yeah. So if you, we have this new feature, by the way. There, if you draw stuff, right? Draw stuff, you can actually use Control Z, right, to remove stuff and put back stuff, right? We're slowly becoming trading view, but far from it, far from it, right? Oh, okay, Rustek, that is very weird. Don't create something new. I'll check it out. I think there's a small little bug there. I'll update you guys soon on it. Okay. Now back to dynamic take profit placement, right? So this is the thing. Okay, we're looking at a chart over here, right? Looking at a chart, and let's just say, from here we got a retracement from here to here. This is a 78.6 retracement. It's a pullback resistance. We are thinking price is gonna drop. Okay, we are thinking price is gonna drop. Okay, now, so I take a trade, right? I take a trade, and price is gonna drop down to here. Okay, so so this take profit, right, guys? What do you think about this take profit? What do you think about playing the move from here all the way, down to here? What do you think about this take profit right here? Is it correct or is it wrong? Wrong? Okay, got wrong. Say it looks good. I don't take a buy there. Wrong, wrong. Higher bit, depends on a bit. Okay, I love most of your answers. They're saying a little bit higher, which is correct, a little bit higher. But now the question is, how high? How high should your take profit be? If it's not over here, do you put it over here? Do you put it over here? Right? So you're starting to question yourself, how high should your take profit be? Okay, now this is where I teach you the concept, something new, guys, something new. Always dropping you guys new ways to trade, okay, new ways to refine your take profit, refine your trading strategy, right? Draw a Fibonacci. Yes, draw a Fibonacci. Okay, who can guess here, right? Okay, I'm just going to give a few points, right? We got one, we got two, we got three. Let's see who is able to guess, who's going to be my star student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you were to draw a Fibonacci to try to get your potential take profit, How are you going to draw this Fibonacci? We got some people saying 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, close to the candlestick. All right, 6. Anyone using just retracements? Oh, I like Antoine's answer. I like Antoine's answer. Jingyu, are you referring to taking a 3-point projection? Okay, okay. I can see Fabio, really good answer too, right? My Junaid, come on, man, what is that? Yes, Simon, that is correct. Okay, the answer. The answer is you take a projection, right? 3, 4, 5. So you're starting, middle, ending point. You can also take a retracement from here up to here. Okay, that is okay, right? But the problem with retracements is that usually we only use 78.6%. So price really doesn't really come too close to 78.6%. It's quite far away, right? So when we do that, starting, middle, and ending point, we notice that the 78.6 projection, so there's a 61.8 about here, there's 78.6 here, there's a 100% probably down here. So we notice that the 78.6% is the closest level to this support level. Sure, Junaid, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our, instead of a take profit being over here, we move our take profit to be over here, just slightly above this level, right? Just slightly above this level. And what happens next is that, yes, it comes down, it touches this, and it bounces off. Just about there. So that is how you decide. Just your dynamics take profit. Always, every time the market is giving you new stuff, you need to look at it and you need to see how you can apply it in your trading, right? How can it, as you get new stuff, you need to constantly adjust your stop loss, adjust your take profit. Yes, Fabio, you could take a partial at 61.8, right? But in this case, I'm going to show you, like, in the final take profit placement, how you can kind of adjust it based on the Fibonacci that you see. Okay, because what happens next is that price actually doesn't even come all the way down to here. Price kind of just rockets off, right? And then you're left wondering, you're like saying, oh man, Desmond told me to put my take profit just slightly before, right? Slightly before key support level, but he didn't tell me by how much. All right, and this is where having a good understanding of dynamic support, dynamic stop loss and take profits is going to help you, because you are then able to use Fibonacci, especially Fibonacci, to help you fine tune your entries, right? It's called dynamic because you move it along the way, right? We're calling dynamic because initially we might have our take profit over here, right? But however, right, let me just show you, we were initially expecting prices to react off over here, right? But we can see that price didn't react off here, actually went up higher. So there's a higher level over here that we can take a Fibonacci from. That gives us a new level over here. That allows us to move our take profit from here to here, here to here. So it's dynamic because it moves along the way, right? As the market gives us new ideas, right, new price feed, we get to adjust our strategy. Okay, so that's the key thing about trader. If you really want to take yourself up the next level, right, it's not just about taking a trade. It's not just about putting your stop loss slightly beyond, take profit slightly before. It's like kind of zooming in and seeing what the market gives you, all right, to even be able to fine tune your take profit even more, right? Some of you guys see me trade. You've seen the way I put my stop loss. You've seen the way I put my take profit. Super duper accurate, right? I have a very strict way of trading, right, and a methodology, and it has worked out really well. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is a dynamic stop loss placement. Okay, similar to the take profit placement. Dynamic stop loss placement. Okay, let's just say we're looking at this thing here. We're looking at a trade entry, a 100% Fibonacci projection, right? And we're expecting prices to come all the way up to here to trade the 100% for it to go down. That is our entry. Our stop loss, we're putting our stop loss slightly above a key resistance level. I put our take profit slightly before a key the key support level. Okay, what happens is that price, price comes up to here, it breaks our stop loss and it comes down a bit. Okay, no, I mean it breaks our entry, comes down a bit. So now I'm able to do a Fibonacci projection and Fibonacci expansion, and I realized that I found two levels over here that is slightly above my stop loss. Okay, this is just slightly above my stop loss. So what I'm then able to do, right, is I can just move my stop loss. I can move it from here. Remember, our rule is that we want to put our stop loss slightly beyond a key level. Okay, so what we do, we move it slightly beyond a key level, as in over here, right? And this gives us a little bit of breathing space, right? Because what happens next is that price comes up here. Price comes up here, it reacts off this resistance and it reverses. All right, it reacts off this resistance and reverses. I mean, it won't happen all the time, but this is most usually the case, right? You need to see how far, not only how far before you should be putting your take profit, but you should also be looking how far beyond you should be putting your stop loss. This is a sell trade, Rasek, not a buy trade, right? So you're getting out of your position there, okay? Now, so what I'd like to do, and this is something I'll touch on idea and validation next time, is that by right, when this thing happens and price comes back to your entry, you should be idea and validating your trade roughly about here, and just to get out from here, right? I'll be showing you what idea validation means in the next on the 2 sessions from now, right? But what happens is that can see that price can actually in fact go all the way down and hit your take profit. All it really needed to do was for you to okay, Rasik, that was an example, right? So all needed for you is to adjust your stop loss to give it enough breathing space. Whether you use idea and validation is a whole nother thing, but the concept is correct, right? You just need to you can adjust your stop loss along the way, right? And adjusting your stop loss along the way based on what the market gives you helps you fine tune your stop loss to give it that bit of breathing space. You don't want to put it so far, right? Because if you have it so far, your risk to reward is not going to be good, right? Your risk to reward over here is not going to be good, right? So you need to know exactly how far to put, right? And the more accurate you can be, the better your risk to reward can be. Okay, so that is the trick when it comes to stop loss and take profit placements. You don't only put it beyond stop loss beyond and take profit before. Use a combination of Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci expansion, Fibonacci projection, Fibonacci extensions, all to kind of fine tune your entry so that you put your stop loss at the most optimal point, right? Don't put it too far away, because you put it further away, you're paying in the form of risk to reward for that luxury of feeling safe. Okay, but at the same time, don't put it too close, because you end up getting stopped out all the time, right? Yeah, yeah, Bob. I will need to mention some of the yeah, the basics, right? We got Fabio saying that, let's say the trade goes 75 towards your take profit, starts coming back and put stop loss and break even. Should I wait and see, or leave it? Okay, so that depends. That depends on the market structure, right? But that break even partial profit, I'm going to talk in the next session, right? Next week's session. So Abdul is asking how high is the stop loss above resistance in terms of pips. I just told you, right? It's not, don't use a fixed pip, right? Don't use a fixed stop loss, a fixed pip. Do the analysis, right? Do the analysis. If you cannot just use support and resistance, if you can, use Fibonacci to fine tune it even further. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to teach you over here, that when it comes to trade management, there's a proper way to do it. If you do it well, you can really, really, really reduce, you can really tighten your stop loss. The tighter you can tighten your stop loss, the better your risk to reward can be. That is the most important thing. The tighter you can tighten it, the better your risk reward. If you want to be super safe and you put your stop loss all the way up to here, right? Sure, you might get the trade right, but your risk to reward is like 0.3 or something, right? It's a terrible number, right? So the tighter you can put it, the better your risk to reward, the more profitable your strategy will be. Don't pay unnecessarily in the form of risk to reward just for having a far stop loss, right? So there's a way you can put your stop loss, there's a way you can put your take profit. I hope you guys get my drift. Okay, so anyway, what I want to encourage you guys to do is go sign up for tomorrow's session, right? Go sign up for tomorrow's session. It's a YouTube live session. Same time Not the same place. You'll be on YouTube live, tuning together. It'll be a fun time. I'll get our friend Cassandra join us for a while. Maybe introduce a few new faces on the people that you're seeing in the trading room, right? Yeah. So join me again tomorrow as we look at some market setups together. I got some of the feedback from people, right? I guess we power through the analysis. Looking at analysis and setups is the top priority. Okay. Nah. Oh man, I wish I can just grow long hair or something. Right? Just grow long hair. Everyone's gonna love me. uh, all right, man. Yes, the webinar will be recorded on YouTube. Right? That's correct. That's right. Okay, so anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you found this session useful. I hope you gives you a better understanding on trade management, stop loss and take profit placement. Anything, remember, stop loss beyond, take profit before. Use Fibonacci. Those are you guys who know how to use Fibonacci to fine tune. If you don't know how to, it's not too late to figure it out, right? If you know how to master these things, it can really help you take your trading to the next level and fine tuning your strategies to have a better stop loss and take profit. And maybe that's all you need to do to turn your corner around being profitable. Okay. Nope, Jingyu, that's not true, right? You should use them all for stop loss and take profit fine tuning. Okay. All right. Oh, the link for tomorrow. Yeah, the link for tomorrow for those of you guys who have not seen it yet. YouTube IC Markets. The link for tomorrow. Oh shit. Oops, this is the one. Yeah, this is a link for tomorrow. Go sign up. I'll see you. It's live in 23 hours, exactly 23 hours. Same time, same place. I'm gonna see you there. We're gonna have fun, right? Live market analysis session, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's it for me, guys. Want you to stay safe, trade safe. If you have questions, you know where to find me in the VIP portal. If you have not registered, please go register in the VIP portal. Sometimes it might be a little bit buggy because you're getting so many users there, right? But yeah, go find me out over there, right? Okay. No, Rastek, I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. Hope you guys found this useful. If you do need to ping me for the VIP portal, right, you can ping me on Telegram at Comfy Desmond, or you can ping me at WhatsApp at plus 65 936 1245. Okay. Right. For those of you guys who've been asking for numbers, you can contact me there. I'll be able to help you. All right. I'm glad you found it useful, Desiree. Good. Next time you'll be a master trader. Just don't forget me when you're up there, all right? Right. Oh, everyone wants Cassandra's number. No one wants my number. All right. That's it for me. See you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Don't worry. Right. I'm gonna try to put more beauty products and maybe I'll look better for you guys. Take care. Take care. See you guys. Yeah. See you tonight. See you, Adam. See you, Darcy, Simon. Right. Azam, Mike, everyone actually. Right. Too many of you guys. Edmund, Mark, Zlakto. See you guys, man. See you guys. Peace out. Cheers. Cheers. Adios. Bye bye.